Good morning, everyone. This is Rob at Next Truck Sales. I want to introduce you to our 2015 Peterbilt 579 day cab. It features a Cummins ISX at 435 horsepower with an Eaton 10-speed automatic transmission. Now we've got it up on a little bit of a stage here. It's kind of hard to tell, so that's why I'm walking funny. I'm kind of down below the truck and it's just want to get access to it here and give you a better look. So there's a little bit of a hill. It has a 178-inch wheelbase. It's got outside aluminum wheels that have been polished. The tanks have been polished. They're 120 gallons each. And you can have a look here. Now, we had some rain last night, so they're not as absolutely shiny as they could be, but they're definitely in great shape. Body damage, we've touched up everything that seemed reasonable to do. There is some scuffing on the back of the cab. Nothing too major. We've sandblasted and painted the frame. You can see here that we've got a good thick coating of polyurethane paint. Aeolus drive tires, gonna say they're at about 70-80% tread. Like I said, polished aluminum wheels here as well. You got the Pete low leaf air suspension 4-bag. Okay, 40,000 pound rears. I'll give you a good look here. Okay, we've got a wind deflector on the top, and that's removable, as are the side extenders if you need them to come off. We've got a polished battery box, unpolished or plastic def tank, and then polished steps. BF Goodrich tires on both front steer tires at about 80% tread. I just had to back it up here. We just paved this, so this is kind of gravel and not quite settled in it. It actually sunken into those two spots. I just backed it up here. Okay, so I'll give you a good look underneath here. You can see, so we don't do the DOT until the truck's absolutely ready to go. That gives you a fresh DOT, so that, you know, if it's sat in my yard here for a month like it has, you're getting a DOT on a truck the week that you're picking the truck up, as opposed to doing it a month ago and then there might be some sort of an issue that pops up from sitting. Take a look here. You'll see we've got your hood release. We've got drum brakes all the way around, drums on the front. Okay, we'll do a service, make sure that the engine oil's been changed and grease it. I do remember this one's got a relatively new fifth wheel. You can see that by the amount of thread showing on that stud. I'll fire this up and get you to have a listen to the engine. Two things I do want to point out. Vehicle complies with US EPA. The vehicle complies with US DOT. This is a built for Canada truck, made in Denton, Texas. There's no tax that's charged on this truck, no surprise taxes or duties. FET's not charged on this truck, and that's the deal. We will supply you with all the paperwork that you need to convert your title from Canada to USA. We guarantee that you'll get your title. Don't need to worry about that. I'm going to show you, we've got an upgraded Atlas Elite seat with heated and lumbar adjustment. Okay, we've got a wood steering wheel, 262 miles, and we've got a Cobra head shifter. I'll show you how this works. Let me fire the truck up. Okay, so let it go through its thing. If you look here, it's a Canadian truck, so it's in kilometers on the large scale, but the smaller scale is in miles, so you don't need to do anything in order to see how fast you're going. If you really do need to see how fast you're going, there is a gauge feature in here that allows you to give you your miles per hour right there. The rest of the truck is in PSI, imperial, so you'll see here your Fahrenheit, you're in PSI all throughout the cab, so you're not going to be confused. It's not in Celsius, there's no conversion necessary. 72 Fahrenheit is your climate control setting. Just push that, set it at auto, and it will bring on the heat or bring on the cooling depending as needed. You'll also see here that we've got Bluetooth audio, so that is a nice feature to have. You've got your microphone is just up here. Okay, and as far as the Cobra head shifter goes, so the way it works, it's a 2-pedal automatic. You're going to push on the brake, put the truck into drive, and it's going to want to start out in second. If I want to go to manual, I put it down to M. If I want to start out in first, I'm going to push that button and it'll drop from second down to first. Now if you start out in second or third, as it sometimes will, and it's load sensing, so it's going to know, it will know that it's not going forward fast enough and it will drop down into first. But if you feel the need to manually override the gears, you can push the manual feature and shift up and down from that switch. Now in the low feature, if we do that, the transmission is going to try to start out in the lowest possible gear, and that's what the low is for when you're coming down a grade. It's going to maximize the engine brake, or the ability for the engine to slow the truck down. We've got cruise control, we've got a fan override, which is always a nice feature, and this thing here, if I probably, yeah, it's a magnet. So if we switch the camera around, I'm not even sure how to do that, but it's a magnet, so you can throw your cell phone up there. If you look throughout the cab here, you can see it's extremely clean, and I'll take you out and have a look at it. As far as the process goes, I'm going to shut the truck off so you can have a better listen to me. The process is, you pay us, we ship the truck to Buffalo, and we'll give you a temporary 10-day license plate that you can drive the truck back to wherever you are. We guarantee that you'll get all your paperwork that you'll need to register the title, convert it from a Canadian to a US title, and that takes approximately 1 week for the paperwork to come from US Customs. It's just the time that it takes for them to give us what you need to transfer the title, but we'll guarantee that you'll get it, and we'll walk you through the process if you get stuck. So don't feel that you're on your own to figure out how to do it. So there's the truck. I hope to hear from you soon. My number is 844-489-8789, and it's Rob at Next Truck Sales. I hope to hear from you soon. Bye for now.